Today, we are continuing the series where I tour the world from my kitchen, making one dish from one country, one stream at a time. Today, we are making Turkey's dish. Oh, thanks G for the hydrate. Now I have to restart my intro. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. Nani can edit it. He'll be okay. We are making Turkey's national dish, which is kuru fasulye, which is pretty much a white bean stew, which is crazy because last stream I made Brazil's national dish and it was a black bean stew. But you know what? We don't discriminate. If this taught me anything, it's telling me that we love beans of every color. Oh, hell no. This dish is the national dish of Turkey because apparently it dates back to the Ottoman Empire. So that's like a million bajillion years ago or whatever. And back then beans were very abundant. So it was easy to come up with recipes that included beans. However, this dish in particular is very popular because I read this online, right? It signifies comfort and hospitality, which is like a huge thing in Turkish culture. But yeah, hospitality is a huge thing in Turkish culture, so this dish is symbolic of that. Also in Turkey, it's traditionally made vegetarian or vegan, but it can also be made with lamb or beef. And because I eat meat, I'm gonna add lamb or beef. Obviously, they are Islamic there, so they don't eat pork. So this dish would never have pork. Okay, listen, JJ, I feel like I'm actually learning like years in history that I never thought I'd be able to learn. So honestly, kind of cool, maybe a little boring, but I don't give a fuck what you think. Would you ever go to Turkey to try this dish and get a hair transplant? I fucking hate you, Dory. So usually this dish is paired with rice and like a dollop of plain yogurt. I didn't buy yogurt, and the recipe that I am following asks for basmati rice, so that's what I'm gonna do. But sometimes people make it with rice pilaf. She a little nerd? Okay, chill. At least I'm smart-ish, I guess. And you know what's cool is that I'm sharing my knowledge with you guys for free. You're welcome. Didn't hear nobody say thank you. You're supposed to use raw and hard beans, but I'm using canned, soft, soggy beans. So I'm not gonna put this in the dish until a little bit later on so that it doesn't get like mushy and all yucky. You actually look super cute today, like for real. That means you're telling me that I'm ugly every other day. I fucking hate it here. What we're gonna do is we are going to throw my garlic and my chopped onion into the pot first and let that glaze over, turn translucent, you know the drill. And then we're gonna throw in the meat and let that brown. And once it's browned, we're gonna throw in the water, tomato paste, bay leaves, some lemon juice. While this is getting glazed, you know what I'm saying? Why is this lamb leg tied up like this? Y'all see this? This is how I'm trying. I'm sure you smell bad like Dookie on a hot day. You're so fucking rude, honestly. Okay, and then I'm going to toss in my meat to brown it. I'm gonna do half lamb and half beef. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, while it's simmering, I'm gonna make rice. So you're supposed to let the tomato paste kind of like fry at the bottom. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. Your meat has been cooking for 5 minutes. Perfect. I'm just waiting for it to brown up a little bit, and then we're gonna add in the tomato paste and the butter and a bay leaf, and then we're gonna simmer it in water. Okay, in goes the butter, about 55 grams. 2 ounces? I definitely did not put enough. 2 ounces. All right, I'm gonna throw a bay leaf in, and then I'm gonna toss some water in, just enough to cover the meat. Wait, let me record myself pouring this water in real quick. It's good to me. Nani's gonna have to do a whole lot of editing. You know, I feel like I look like Princess Jasmine wearing the purple, you know what I'm saying? But like the Asian version. A whole new world. You know what's crazy? You wanna hear my life story, 10? Oh, BRB is crazy. I said, you wanna hear my life story? He said, gotta go. Never forget the smut story. Bro, I love that era. There was like a whole month where I would just read smut to end my stream. I am an all things enjoyer, a jack of all trades, one might say. Up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. All right, I'm gonna salt and pepper this bad boy, add a little bit of lemon juice, and then we are going to plate her up. Just a squeeze. Let's just do a little taste. Yo, this is pretty fire. Can you give me a ride, please? It's crazy. Oh, he'll give you a ride. Bouncing on the booty. Gooner! There are some gooners here, I will say, but I'm not the gooner. You know Chunky Lover 44?
A few moments later.
Hey, Chunky! Bro's always here. All right. My bean stew, part 2. And then I'm gonna top this with first bites for Rika. Lots and lots of beans for ya. Here you go. Cheers. Wait, I really like the lamb in this. And the meat is so tender and juicy. And this basmati rice, I think, pairs really well with it. Here's a bite for y'all. I'll get you lots of my beans. Here you go.